All right. Alright, let's see what new things have happened. Alright.
Greetings, dear Zera. Our already fragile home of dark growth is under attack by some monstrous creatures. Please help us.
Alright. Let's look around, shall we? Ah, sweet. Looks like he did take what I mentioned to heart. Apparently now, there is a double feature for Zera to be able to make us, give her an opportunity to be able to save herself should she ever fall off the ledge without being forced to do a handspring. And you're now able to freely do the handspring whenever you dash. Okay, that is definitely a plus. Excellent work. Now, let's see if we can 100% this. Hello. Alright. It looks like he changed the position of where the health fruit will be at. Very nice. A bit closer to this temple. Not a bad idea to fight us. So need to lower down the volume still. Always does that. Now, let's see what else we can do. Gotta raise up my volume just a little bit more, just to be safe. Oh, I'm already at the highest thing. Don't need to ruin it. Alright. Alright. And hello. A balloon. Alright. That is definitely a good way to help people traverse without being forced to do a really long jump that a lot of people might not be able to do. That is a brilliant idea. And and also rectifies the issue of not needing to basically bring this whole thing closer. Smart. That's very smart. Alright. And there's more crystals around to have. Alright. I like the fact that you added more crystals to the area. Although cosmetic-wise, yes, it's perfect. It's perfect from what I'm seeing. But if you're also mentioning about this particular world fragmenting, perhaps a couple of gemstones being shattered or showing signs of cracking might also amplify the dangers of what's happening to the world. Just a little food for thought is all. For a snapper. Ah, there you are. That is definitely an improvement. Now, let's see what I... Alright, closer. Alright, sweet. Ah! Okay, yeah, I think he did what I mentioned about having a clear horizon line done. Ooh, that was close. Ah! Yeah, that was my own fault. I double-clicked on that. All right. All right. All right. Now, ooh, he also took into account of what my other idea. Very nice. Although I do miss the other pillars that actually gave this even more beauty. But hey, we all can't get what we want. But definitely, this is definitely a good idea. Like I mentioned before, perfect center point for a checkpoint, just in case you screw up and not be punished. Excellent. Now let's break all this other chest. I'll talk. Okay, that was way too close for comfort. Alright. Yeah, this is definitely a lot better. So let's see. And there's also an NPC right here. Let's check what he has to say. Crag. It's Crag.
If you wish to cross the other side of the chasm, you can be brave and leap across with a handspring and glide. Or be like me and take the balloon. You can even boost off of it.
Alright, I'll check out for game-breaking stuff later on, but I think that's a reserved job for a certain other guy. You know who you are, buddy. Huh. I think he did actually bring this a little bit closer. That jump, oh dear. That jump would have actually made me like be at the very teeth and whatnot. Yeah, I could actually make this jump a lot easier now. He did bring the world a little bit closer. I was wrong. Alright, next one. Alright, let's see what else that he makes some changes to. Awesome.
Looks like this area's been completely caved in. I wonder if it'll get cleared up in the future.
In all truth, this area itself screams of a secret area. Like if you are going to go for an achievement type system, perhaps a little hidden area where you could actually find like a little Easter egg or something for an achievement might be a cool little thing. And let's see here. Sweet. He raised up the platforms and caused this one to look broken. Perfect. Well, you still follow the idea I mentioned before, and still keep to the theme of the world breaking apart. Excellent. Excellent work, man. And it doesn't feel like I got it with the skin of my teeth either. Yep, definitely so. Well done. And like I said, now there's a defined horizon line, so now people can tell if they're going to make the jump or if they're not. Excellent. good, looking good so far. But the real challenge I'm going to be seeing is that jump over yonder. That one is always the one that's the most difficult. I only got up there a couple of times prior to that last recording because of, well, dumb luck. But let's see if I'm able to make it as soon as I get this other treasure. And, of course, get to here. Come on, Kiwi. Excellent. Hello. Looks to be the same. Still spaced it out, but still presented a decent enough challenge. Very well done. And it tapers upward. Oh, okay, that was close. Yeah, that was my own fault. Good so far. Here we are. Now. Oh. Okay. Thank God you gave everyone that ability for a second jump, because that would have actually caused me to go force myself to glide over yonder. This second jump will definitely be a good lifesaver. Now, let's see if I can do that force spring. Okay. Okay. Excellent. Now it's actually a lot more fair. I said it's a bit of a challenge to get up here. Fair enough. And fits perfectly well for a second level. Perfect.
Many thanks for your help.
Now that I know that I can actually complete this whole stage, and the fact that that the creator himself and his team did take into heart, like, a clear horizon line. Like, what originally, if you looked at the previous video, there was no clear horizon line. Therefore, no one could tell which is which. This, I can definitely tell where I'm looking at, as well as the elevation to the platforms themselves. It's now a lot easier to actually be able to do all that stuff now. Well, that was just me being stupid. Okay, yeah, I guess that jump is a bit of a lulu. jumping can still be done. Yeah, that one was... Okay, now you see there. A lot of these jumps now are actually genuinely my fault because I should have done better, as opposed to feeling like it was by the skin of my teeth. That is the thing I was wanting you guys to avoid. This is perfect. Excellent work. Now. Alright. Now, now, let's get back home, shall we? Alright. So, let us review the Dark Rift now. Previously, I mentioned about me loving the atmosphere of the dreariness and how the world is looking like it's breaking apart. And I've always been a personal fan of the twilight for the dusk when it becomes nightfall. And I'm guessing that's what this stage is going to be about, exploring through a world of nightfall. But here, yes, what you did is still maintain the overall idea of the level and still implement some new things that still keep it in place, such as the fact that, well, let me lower down the volume again. Such as the fact that you not only kept into the idea of the world's breaking apart for these gold mites, but you also use the ideas mentioned, like a clear horizon line for when you're jumping, so people know where they're going to be aiming at, as well as the implementation of the balloon and actually bringing the world a little bit closer. Very well done. I wasn't really expecting you to actually push the world a bit closer. And the fact that you added my idea of the NPC, Craig. Yeah, I gotta say thank you on that one. It also does help people to be a little bit more brave if they are trying to go for a speed run type thing, and so they have a general idea of how to do certain things. Oh, and definitely the specialized second jump, without a doubt, a lifesaver. I can definitely see like the fourth stage using that a lot more than just a safety net. Safety bounce. Hey, actually that's a good name for it. Safety bounce. Just in case if you mess up on the jump thing, you actually have a secondary jump to give you one last chance. Safety jump. That'll work. But other than that, yeah, the world looks even better than ever. Although, I will say this, though. If you're still wanting to emphasize that the world is breaking apart, a couple of those shattered crystals here and there might help out, but that's just a cosmetic thing. You don't have to do that. Other than that, a definite upgrade. The angles for the platforming when you're trying to climb up, when you're doing the necessary platforming movements, it now is genuinely a fair design as opposed to the skin of your teeth. That is, well, this is definitely a high upgrade, and I definitely do think that you're now able to add in the monsters at this point, since you got the groundwork done for the platforms and everything else. I'll let the other guys check out if there's any major bugs or anything, since my job is to primarily discuss about if level design is good or needs work. Anywho, thank you for listening. This is Volking Cole, signing out.